happy day when I get hair mail. It just arrived, and I'm so happy that it arrived early so I can show them to you. Thank you, Shirley's Wig Shop, for sending over these two styles for me. I don't even know what I got. I've got Euro Chic and Sizzle. These are both new to TressAllure, and yeah, let's get started. Let's unbox. The links to both of them will be listed down below for you in the description box, and I'll also leave timestamps in case you want to see one style and not the other. All right, I'm going to unbox Euro Chic first. I have it in 52, 38, 49, R8, which is also known as three-tone gray. The colors in TressAllure, if they go by color code, they're heat-friendly fibers. If they have just the name, for example, just chocolate swirl, then you're going to have regular synthetic fibers. There's a couple, such as three-tone gray, that really it goes by the color code, but some people call it three-tone gray. I don't know if you know this, but TressAllure is located in Fort Lauderdale. And I received the message yesterday that it had been shipped. And of course, it arrived here just a little while ago because I'm only 2.5 hours away from Fort Lauderdale. Anyway, let's move on to Euro Chic. Let's take a look at the lace front. We have an extended lace front. We have a full monotop, felt-covered ear tabs, an extended nape, Velcro adjusters, and we have a good amount of stretch to the cap. I'm really excited about this style. When I saw it, and then Shirley's Wig Shop said they were sending it to me, I was like, yes, yes, thank you. Oh yes. Why do I say, oh yes? Because when I put a wig on my head, I could pretty much tell if I'm going to like it or not. Oh, this style is so up my alley. And I love this color. I have maybe 4 wigs in this color. We'll go over the color. I think it's so pretty. This is going to be one of those styles that I'm going to need like in 4 different colors. Okay, let me show it to you on all sides. So I believe that it's a little bit shorter in the back and it comes a little bit longer towards the front. That's what it looked like on the stock photo. I hope it's smooth in the back. And this tag is coming off, I'm telling you. All right, let's take a look at that part. You can make a nice part anywhere you like because we have that monofilament top, and TressAllure does a beautiful job. TressAllure also does an incredible job with their lace fronts. If you're kind of like iffy on lace fronts, you cannot go wrong with TressAllure, especially the ones with the, what do they call these? Realistic light fibers, which is their name for heat-friendly fibers. Look at this lace front. Absolutely impeccable. It's undetectable. It's not real narrow, but it's not wide. It's just perfect, just enough for it to just melt into the skin. And they do a nice job of adding both the lighter and the darker grays to that front, so we don't have a band. Really, really nice. All right, let's talk a little bit about the permatease and the density. With permatease, we do have some permatease surrounding the mono top. I feel it right here to either side of the monofilament, and we have a little bit of permatease at the nape. If we didn't have that permatease right here on the either side of the mono top, then this style would be very, very, very sleek. So just something for you to keep in mind. As far as the density, I would not call this a light density. If you prefer very low density styles, you may want to consider looking at another one. I don't think it's high density, but it's certainly not low. It's average density. But look, if I pick this up here, See how much fiber there is there? So if it was going to be a low density, then all of this would be gone. And this is what we would have left. Again, I'm not trying to critique it. I just want to make you aware that this is not a real low density style. Of course, if you want to thin it, you can certainly thin it. But I just want to make you aware that if you order it, you're going to have a good amount of hair here. Personally, I am not a big fan of high density pieces, and I love this. If you like a good average density, I don't think you'll have a problem with it. TressAllure describes the realistic light fibers as a blend that mimics the look of fine human hair, and I have to agree with them. It really does feel like human hair. This sample is not a face flopper at all. It just stays right off my face. Once again, I have very little issues with TressAllure and their fibers falling into the face. I usually don't. The measurements on Euro Chic, we have a crown of 10.2 inches. The nape is 4 inches. The front is 9.5 inches. And the weight, as I mentioned, is 4 ounces. It almost seems to be pretty choppy. Can you see that? Lots of layers, shattered, choppy kind of a look. I think it's actually a lot nicer than what I saw on the stock photos. Show you the coverage, really good coverage. Here is the ear tab right there. And we don't have any transition on the lace. It's just very nice transition. But can you tell I'm a fan of TressAllure wigs? And very good coverage on this side as well. I think that if you like these kind of asymmetrical type of bobs where we kind of have choppy layers, I think you would really like this one. Well, I really like it. Very sleek. The color 523849 R8. As I mentioned, this is also referred to as 3-tone gray. The underneath, right here towards the bottom, is where we're going to have that 38. And 38 is an ashy brown that's blended with gray. So that's where that 38 falls. Then our other two colors in this blend is a 52 and a 49. The 49 is going to be more of a medium gray, and the 52 is going to be our light gray. And that's what we have right here on the front. We also have a root on this color of a medium brown. That's the R8, and it blends beautifully. It kind of transitions. But if you notice, the color appears to be a little bit lighter right here towards the front, and then it transitions to a bit darker on the back. I think it's a beautiful color. If you love grays, good job, TressAllure. All right, let's go on to the next one. This next one is Sizzle, and I have it in 1723 R8. Sizzle is going to be a longer piece. All right, let's take a look at the cap. We have an extended lace front, a full mono top, felt covered ear tabs, an extended nape, Velcro adjusters, and a wefted cap. I really like showing you the wigs right out of the box so you can see what they look like and not think that I did something to them. Okay, as far as the fit, had to cinch it in a little bit. Oh, this is really pretty. Very, very pretty. It's almost like Picture Perfect, but just a little bit longer. Yeah, it's longer than Picture Perfect. So if you like this style, but you just want something a little bit shorter, take a look at Picture Perfect. Let me show you the lace front on 1723 R8. Once again, a beautiful, beautiful lace front. And we don't have a band of the cream blonde that's in the blend. Because we have a full mono top, it's multi-directional parting. We can part it anywhere we want. and it's not dense. We have a really nice part. The fibers are incredibly soft on TressAllure, and in case you're just tuning in for this part, the fibers are realistic light fibers, and the way that TressAllure describes these fibers is a blend that mimics the look and feel of human hair. And I have to agree with them. I have many wigs, and the majority of my wigs are heat-friendly fibers. And while I love Bell Tress and I love so many of the other brands, like TressAllure fibers, honestly, I don't think there's any others that are like this. All right, let me show you sizzle on all sides. I don't know if you'll be able to see the whole thing. The measurements on Sizzle, we have a crown of 15 inches and the nape is also 15 inches. So we do have a very long piece here. The front, we have layers between 6 and 10 inches. Right there. So if you wanted to add a bang to it, you can, because it's just a matter of trimming, unlike Euro Chic, where it's basically all one length. But here we have those lots of shorter fibers. So if you like those face framing layers, you have them. If you want to trim them because you want to have a fringe or a bang, you can do that as well. We have great coverage. Here's the ear tab. Great coverage on both. I really think it'll fit 22, even up to a 22 and a quarter, 22 and a half. Maybe like a 22 and a quarter will probably be the largest that it would fit. But I have no way of gauging that. The permatease is almost nothing on either one. TressAllure does a good job with the permatease on these styles. Very, I mean, it's almost non-existent. And as far as the density is concerned, we have a long piece. Sizzle weighs 5.5 ounces, but I don't feel that it's an abundance of fibers. I don't feel like I'm wearing a heavy piece. I have reviewed wigs that I have put it on and I have thought, oh my goodness, this has so much hair. This one doesn't. If you want to tuck it, and this is a good indication of the density, that you can tuck it. If you want to do a ponytail, look how tiny that is. I could wrap my fingers all the way around and there's very little hair there. And the reason for that is because the density is so low. So if you want something that you want to put up in an updo, you want to have it in a half up and half down, or you want to have it in a ponytail, I think Sizzle is a great one to go with. I think the fit is great. The fibers, I have to give it like 2 thumbs up on both these styles. And I knew I had a really good idea that I was going to like Euro Chic. I wasn't too sure about Sizzle, but oh my gosh, this is beautiful. All right, the color 1723 R8. This is a blended color. We don't have a lot of obvious highlights. We have a cream blonde and we have auburn. That's what we have in the blend there as far as the color code is concerned. However, something that TressAllure does is they take 7 or 8 different colors to make the blended color. How they do not add all the colors that is actually in the blend. They don't disclose that in their color code. So while there are some other colors, such as a bit of medium brown, there's blonde, there's auburn, we have some strawberry blonde. This seems to me as a warm color. See, we have those, see how we have those lighter fibers on the front, on the sides here? They do a beautiful job with their blends. Their wigs look so natural. And we have that medium brown root that also transitions all the way through. These are the two brand new styles from TressAllure. Let me know what you think. Do you like either one of them? I would love to hear from you. Let me know down in the comments what you think. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day, and I will see you next time. Bye.